All right, let's do some physics with charged particles. Very exciting stuff. So we're going to do a real basic example with Coulomb's law here. So we got two particles. They're arranged as shown below here. Particle A has a mass of 2 kilograms and a charge of -4 times 10 to the -6 coulombs. Particle B has a mass of 3 kilograms and a charge of 15 times 10 to the -6 coulombs. Your job, which I'm going to guess you're going to do, determine the electrostatic force applied to particle B. So what is the force applied to particle B by particle A? All right, so use the diagram, use the spacing, use all this knowledge, try and solve said problem. On your mark, get set, go. All right, fair warning, I am going to pause the video. Or I say you should pause the video. There's my brain. You should pause the video because I'm going to reveal the answers in a second. So here we go. 3, 2, there you go. There's your answer. The force is 2.16 newtons. Now, how do we get that? So there's one crucial thing to make this all work. So you need to know the radius, which is the distance between the two charged particles. And some horrible teacher put these at a right angle to each other. But I also made sure this was a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So this here is actually 50 centimeters. So that's the actual radius. Second thing, you want to make sure that that is in meters. So you got to divide by 100. So get that in meters. Then it's really kind of, these problems are pretty much straight plug and chug. It's k q over r squared. So you take your constant of 9 times 10 to the 9th. Your two charges, so you've got the 4 times 10 to the -6th and the 15 times 10 to the -6th. Divide that by the radius, make sure it's in centimeters, distance between the two charged particles, and get your answer. And now you'll notice I didn't include any positives or negatives because it did say that this right here was a negative charge and this was a positive charge. So if I wanted to say what's going on here, I usually like to draw a force diagram. But we're obviously going to have attraction because opposites attract. I usually don't like to put in the negatives in here because then it's a question of which way is it pulling and stuff like that. So your answer is 2.16 newtons. Hopefully it worked out for you. If not, hit the books.